Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Claims and Commitments. Parshat Vayelach, we see the psukim regarding Hester Panim, God hiding his face, so to speak, from the Jewish people and punishing us drastically for what we have done. And then it says, V'ama b'yom hahu, on that day we will say, God is not among us. And that's why this evil has occurred. The next pasuk is followed with Haster Panim, God abandoning us once again. The question that all the commentaries ask is, why the second abandonment? We've done tshuva. We've recognized that the reason God has abandoned us the first time is because we were not enough connected to Him. So why is that followed by more severe punishments? At least according to the simple reading of the pasuk. There are many answers. One answer is quoted by Rav Tachtal, the famous author of Eim Habanim Smecha, which he wrote during the Holocaust, when he revised his views on Eretz Yisrael, and he realized that his anti-Zionist stand in the early 1900s was wrong, and that there's one place the Jewish people belong in Eretz Yisrael, even if it's being built up by non-religious Jews. And he says the following, V'amar bayom hahu, look closely at the pasuk, what does it say? It says that the Jews will be suffering, V'amar bayom hahu, and they'll say on that day that we are not connected to God. God is not among us, and that's why things happen. So if Tachtal says that is not tshuva. Person with his arm turned behind his back, twisted, in pain, he screeches out, okay, fine, I'll change. The second the arm is released, he goes back to his old ways. He says that's a very, very superficial level. And Torah wants to make it clear that that does not carry a lot of weight. B'amar bayom hahu, Rav Tachtal says if that's an amar bayom hahu claim, and it's not a real commitment, then Hashem will not let us off the hook. We need to do more work. He says regarding the Holocaust, those people that claim we made a mistake, we need to move to Eretz Yisrael. And he says, better watch out. Don't go ahead. The second Holocaust is over. Mitzvah Hashem, if you should survive, and now say, okay, let's stay in Germany and Europe. No, you made a commitment. You made a commitment that if you survive, you're going to go to Eretz Yisrael, then that's what you should do. Tragically, Rav Tachtal did not survive. He was killed on a train, and therefore he cannot fulfill his commitment. But the idea applies to all of us. We make claims and we have commitments. A claim is simply during a service you make tshuva during this time of the year. I'm going to learn more. I'm going to work on my shalom bayis. I'm going to work on my health. That's a claim. A commitment is we have a real plan. There's a plan. So learning, okay, which shiur am I going to go to? You call the chavruta up and set up times where you're going to be learning this year together. That's a commitment. And you're bound. Someone is waiting for you in the Beit Midrash. That's a commitment. And then there's a real chance of it working. Oh, I'm going to work on my shalom bayis this year. Marriage is not the way it's supposed to be. It's all right. It's functional. It's civil, but it's not great. The spark isn't there. The love isn't there. So it doesn't mean I'm going to work. That's a claim. I'm going to work on my marriage this year. What's a commitment? Okay, every week, at least once a week, Wednesday night, let's say, that's it. The phones are off. We're only going to accept emergency calls from the babysitter, someone watching our kids at home. 8 o'clock, we're out. That's it. There's nothing else going on in the world. Just me and you, husband and wife. The whole world will wait for a few hours. That's a commitment. Quality time, true quality time, husband and wife together. So they could go ahead and focus not on the diapers and the garbage and the bills, on each other and their love and respect and admiration for each other. That's a commitment. Person wants to work on the health. Okay, I'm going to work on my health this year. That's a claim. Commitment. Okay, I'm going to exercise. I'm going to take a walk 20 minutes a day. And if Brian does with his wife, then he has both. The shalom bayis and the health. I'm going to try to limit some of the intake of some of my foods. And it's important when we talk about health. And we talk about a claim versus a commitment. A person should not be thrown off by weight. Overcoming the weight issues is very, very, very challenging. And it's not simple at all. No one should ever say, yeah, I don't understand. The person's overweight. He's overweight. She's overweight. Why can't just go ahead, do exercise and eat better and lose weight? Chas v'shalom to be so superficial. It's a very complex situation. Very, very complex situation. And it should never be taken lightly. But it has nothing to do with health. Of course, weight has something to do with health, but it's not only connected to health. A person exercises, walks 20 minutes a day, and eats more salads and other kinds of natural foods, and of course goes to a specialist, a dietitian, etc. If that person doesn't lose weight, that could be an improvement in the health. Health is not only weight. And the person could be very skinny, but have a lot of chocolate and stuff like that. The arteries could be filled and in a dangerous situation. But that's another discussion. But what's the point? During a Aseret Yemei Teshuvah is a time for commitments, not claims. We should not have Va'amar Bayom Hahu claims. Yes, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Superficial claims without a commitment. Now is the time for black and white, clear commitments. I'm going to be learning with this person. I told this person I'm going to his shiur. I set it with my wife clear times that we're going to be meet throughout the week, at least once a week, hopefully even more, when nothing else in the world is going on. I make commitments regarding my schedule. I'm going to have a walking partner. Those are commitments. And Yitz Hashem, this should be a year where it's not a year of Amar Bayom Mahu. On that day, you make a superficial claim, but you have true commitment and true growth, true spirituality. Shalom.